Right, yeah, this is a PayPal from David. Yeah, ACDC is probably one of my earliest band. Probably was the Beatles, but ACDC was probably maybe next in line. I've said before, I'm sure that my dad did me back in mini disc days, but I would have been well little. But it had this, it had Thunderstruck, but it had like a load of other bands as well. Saxon, Wheels of Steel, just tracks like that. But this was always one of my favourites, Whole Lot Rosie. But yeah, I haven't listened to this song in years, and I've not seen this performance either. So yeah, it would this would be Bon Scott as well, wouldn't it? 77. I'm not sure when he died, but anyway, let's go.
It's all about a big black woman in Tasmania. And this one's called A Whole Lot of Rosie. And we have a couple of albums out here in England. The first is called High Voltage, and the second, Let There Be Rock.
Yeah, Let There Be Rock's a tune as well. Yeah, watching that, probably Angus was a big reason I wanted to play guitar, I think. Angus probably was my first ever real guitar hero like that. And probably there is a connection already because I was like little. Do you know what I mean? Probably 6, 7. And obviously he's dressed as a schoolboy. But the other thing is just how crazy it is. Obviously, for a kid, that was so good to watch someone run around and go crazy. And by the time I was like watching Angus, there was the ones where he's older and he has to go over to the side of the stage to get an oxygen thing because he's older, but he's still running around like a lunatic. But also, Bon Scott probably you can argue is one of the greatest rock voices too. It's such a shame. His story is such a shame because he has a voice like an electric guitar. I say that about someone else too. Someone else we do. I can't remember. I couldn't remember who it was, but he's got that voice too, where it just like it kind of instrumentally connects to the music, like as if it's another instrument instead of a voice portraying a message or whatever. It's like his voice just seems to like another guitar. It just yeah yeah it becomes part of it instead of yeah fire. That was so fire and great for a Monday. Oh shit! Oh shit! That come out of nowhere. Didn't realize that was still going. Um yeah, saying that though. But that's a great riff. But when it drops to the that rhythm, that is like it's Malcolm in it, who's the rhythm. I mean, Angus, like I say, Angus definitely was and still is one of my favorite guitar players. But at one point, he was like one of the only guitar players to me, like because like I say, I was so little. But Malcolm's backing, Malcolm's rhythm, that like because when it you have such a feeling off of the riff itself, and then it drops to that rhythm, and you get a whole different rhythm, and you've still got yeah, so fire, such a great tune. And again, I'd say perfect rock band. We're doing Triumph. Well, we just finished Todd's Triumph, but I've brought ACDC up in their videos as a perfect rock band. Yeah, ACDC rule. I have to do more ACDC. But yeah, like I say, I do love ACDC. Like I just have like because there's just no messing with that band. They are what they are, and that's it. Like there's no, there's no soft, soppy nothing about that band. They are just a rock band, and yeah, one of the best ever. But yeah, fire. That was a great performance. Angus's guitar playing as well. That's what I mean. Like that solo was so good. Even the sound of his guitar as well. And all that while he's doing. The other thing is as well, because that's a Chuck Berry. Um but Angus is different to Chuck Berry's. That little trot that they do across the stage. Like Angus's has a more of a stomp, it seems like. It's more of a stomping one. Whereas Chuck Berry's, if I remember, is more of a feet together. Like he's like yeah, putting foot to foot. Whereas Angus's seems more like a stomp, jump. Yeah, there is a difference I think in them. But obviously, yeah, yeah, both fire. That was great though. That was great. I do love me some like just every now and then I'll go back and have a little ACDC session. This song will come out. I was going to say as well, it made me like this. Is what I mean. Watching this made me feel really young again, and like when I couldn't play guitar, I remember watching Angus and thinking, "Oh well, I want to play guitar." And I was thinking one of the first riffs I ever learned was "Girls Got Rhythm." Doon, 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 doon. When I actually got the the timing of that, that was like the best thing ever. And again, I would have probably been about 8 by then, but that was probably the first, and I couldn't play anything else really. I just used to play that. I loved that riff. I love that song. But yeah, anyway, yeah, that's the reaction. Sweet.